Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365 and it is new release week for Blu-ray and 4K, so let's go over everything that is coming out on May 5th, 2020. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365, as well as over at the Disney Magic Hour podcast. I will put a link for that in the description. All right, so it's a new release week for Blu-ray and 4K, so let's talk about everything that is coming out on May 5th, 2020. New releases coming out for Blu-ray and 4K. There's quite a few things to talk about, so let's not waste any time. Let's jump right in. One of the big ones coming out this week is going to be Bloodshot. Vin Diesel starring off the comic book series. This one was like literally in theaters, I think, for a week before the whole coronavirus and the closing of the theaters happened. So this one is coming out to Blu-ray and it's coming out to 4K. Now there's going to be a standard Blu-ray edition and a standard 4K edition, as well as a Best Buy exclusive steelbook. So those will be available in store tomorrow for in-store pickup or for shipping. So whatever you are, going to be doing as far as that goes. I'm anxious to check this one out. It looks interesting, so we'll definitely be picking that up and reviewing it for the channel tomorrow. Also coming out tomorrow is going to be the horror film The Lodge, starring Alicia Silverstone. Blu-ray edition only, no 4K edition for that one. So that one will be available, slipcover edition only. Blu-ray, I'm interested in checking this one out. I'm going to be picking this up. I like a good horror film. This one looked like it got good word of mouth, so I'm anxious to check this one out. If you had a chance to check it out, let me know in the comments below if you think it's something that everybody else would enjoy. But yeah, standard Blu-ray edition for that one tomorrow. Gretel Hansel is also coming tomorrow, standard Blu-ray edition as well for that one. That one, I heard it was kind of a bit of a witch ripoff a little bit, something to that effect. I have not seen it. I heard people saying it was kind of okay, but nothing really to write home about. But I may check that one out tomorrow. I don't know. I like a good horror film. I like a good atmospheric flick. But yeah, that is coming out for release tomorrow, standard Blu-ray edition on that one. The faith-based film, I Still Believe, will be released tomorrow. Standard Blu-ray edition for that one, and no other special exclusives or 4K for that. So just your standard Blu-ray. So that will be available. Now also coming out in 4K as far as catalog titles go, we have a couple things being released. The Mask of Zorro is getting a 4K release. Now this is going to be a Sony release, and we know Sony does a wonderful job with their stuff on 4K, so this should look pretty phenomenal. I'm anxious to check this one out again. It's been a number of years. No word on the sequel to that one, The Legend of Zorro. I don't think that's probably going to get a 4K release, at least physical, maybe digital at some point. But yeah, Mask of Zorro tomorrow. Antonio Banderas, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Anthony Hopkins. Definitely check that one out. Keanu Reeves and 47 Ronin will be released on 4K tomorrow. This is getting a standard slipcover edition on 4K as well as a steelbook. That one should be available at Best Buy. Definitely check your Best Buy online or, for in-store pickup on that. But yeah, that one is going to be getting a 4K. That should actually look really nice. So if you're a fan of the film, that will be getting a release tomorrow on 4K format. Also scheduled for release tomorrow is going to be the Marvel Cinematic Universe's The Incredible Hulk. A steelbook edition of that will be getting a release. Now that one I'm not so sure is going to be available tomorrow because of the whole coronavirus thing, but that should, I don't know, it's showing up on the current Best Buy website as not a release date not announced, but it was announced for tomorrow. So we'll find out tomorrow if that's actually going to be in store or not. But that is getting a steelbook release, which will make every single Marvel Cinematic Universe film now available in a steelbook form. So if you're a steelbook collector like myself, that will take care of that nice gaping, gap in the Marvel Cinematic Universe collection. But a 4K steelbook edition is supposedly coming out tomorrow. So we'll have to wait and see if that's actually going to show up in stores. Also coming out tomorrow is Tigers Are Not Afraid. I don't know too much about this one, so let me know in the comments below if you plan to check this one out. Standard Blu-ray slipcover edition for this. The Big Lebowski spinoff, Jesus Rolls, will be getting a release tomorrow, standard Blu-ray edition for that one. That should be available in stores. I'm not so sure about Best Buy or Target rather, because they're typically, you know, they get a little flaky on that kind of stuff, but Walmart should have it if you plan to actually go out and see it in the stores. But Best Buy should also have it in store pickup availability for that. But yeah, that will be available tomorrow in Blu-ray edition. No other exclusives to speak of for that. D-Day Normandy 1944 is getting a 4K release. So I believe that is being released by Shout Factory, and that is an interesting title for tomorrow. So if you're a documentary buff on, you know, on this particular project, this will be getting a 4K release, so it should make that footage a little bit nicer, and it'll just kind of you know, maybe bring you closer to, you know, the time period as far as the resolution goes. But it's getting a 4K release tomorrow. Better Days by Well Go USA is getting a release tomorrow, standard Blu-ray edition for that one. No 4K, but that is getting a release tomorrow on your standard Blu-ray. Arkansas is getting a release tomorrow. That is being released standard Blu-ray edition, slipcover, no other editions or 4K for that one. Greed is also getting a release tomorrow on your standard Blu-ray. Lancaster Skies, don't know anything about this one, but this one looked interesting from the cover, so let me know in the comments below if you plan to check it out. The Road to Mother is getting a release tomorrow. That is also something I'm not too familiar with, so let me know in the comments below if you plan to check that one out. And if you've seen it, let me know what your thoughts are about that film. Becoming is getting a release tomorrow as well. That is also getting standard slipcover edition. No other exclusives or retailer exclusives for that one. Exorcism at 60,000 Feet is getting a release. This one looks interesting. I may check this one out. This is like a good old-fashioned horror sci-fi kind of thing, but or I think it's more horror. I think technically Exorcism at 60,000 Feet, but this looked interesting. So let me know in the comments if you plan to pick this one up. White Fire by Arrow Video is getting a release tomorrow. That one should be available online. I don't expect to see that one in stores. Arrow Videos rarely make it in stores, and usually when they do, it's Barnes & Noble. So that one, but Barnes & Noble being closed at this point, at least the physical locations. But yeah, that one is getting a release tomorrow, so check that one out if you are a fan of that film. And Eric Rohmer's 6 Moral Tales is getting released by Criterion. So Criterion has one title coming out tomorrow, and it is that one. I don't know much about this, but let me know, hey, is this something you know, the rest of us would check out if we're Criterion fans? So that is it for all the films that are coming out tomorrow on Blu-ray and 4K. Let me know in the comments below which of these are interesting you and that you plan to pick up or order online or in-store pickup or whatever. Let me know in the comments below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.